Alright, so my father, a couple years back, ended up grabbing this pretty sweet Squire. I don't care what you feel about Squire. On a budget, solid, solid guitar. Um, and it was just a traditional three single coil, tobacco burst wood, blah 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 blah. Actually, not a veneer. I don't think it is. I had a part and you could see the stain. So the reason I'm showing this, I didn't really change anything to it, except for a pick guard and a pickup and the pots, rewiring and all that stuff. But he wasn't gonna play it no more. I've been having issues with drying time, so I needed something to shred on, or I was losing my mind. So grabbed a nice pearl pick guard because he liked that. We couldn't find a good brown turquoise. It was always bright red, fiery, and way too much, which took away from the wood. I feel like this added to it. I threw my humbucker in there from the ML because I'm going to get white ones for that. And thing now shreds. The only thing that sucks about Fender, if you want to play heavy metal and you want to feel like you have a heavy metal guitar, it isn't even the shape. The shape's fine, sure, whatever. Their fret size sucks. Like, it feels like I'm playing on a toy. But, that being said, I swear that's how it gets a really nice pluck. There's something it does to the tone. Not necessarily I like that, because when I put a pickup like this in there that's so bright and intense and like sterile sounding and like really loud, you don't really need the extra bite that it gives. But I wanted to show this because if you got a Strat and you're like tired of that single coil, grab yourself one of those loaded pick guards that are all you gotta do is connect the grounds and the line out to the jack and you're done, as long as it lines up, and they usually do line up fine. The only thing that didn't line up was this screw right here. I think it's somewhere like right over here, so this might come out a little more or something. I don't know. I think it looks nice on there, so this would be one of the guitars we're actually tracking with on the album. But yeah, the pickguard was like 13 bucks, and it's real, like, it's legit. It's not like a thing that they threw over top of it. Like, it's, as you can see with the light hitting it, it's classy. That being said, though, I'd rather have my ML, but it's just taking way too long. And way too long, I mean by like months and months and months of trying and failing, as you've probably seen in older shorts. Just never quite came out the way I wanted on the past few tries. So now that it has, I got to let it dry for at least another maybe week, and then I can finally sand and buff it down. So for now, I'll be tracking with this bad boy, which ironically, the first time I ever started really working with metal and recording and tracking guitars was on a Strat with a humbucker in the bridge.